I'm gonna be honest, I never really understood the chain rule at first glance, but after tons of practice, it's really that simple. At first, we need to understand what composite functions are. So suppose you have a function f of g of x. And as an example, we have a function which states that 2x plus 7 to the power of 3. So here, x to the power of 3 would be f of x, and 2x plus 7 would be the g of x, because the g of x is really inside the f of x. So if we plug this 2x plus 7 instead of the x right over here, we would get this expression. So basically, think of it as a function inside another function. Now, where does the chain rule come in? Now, suppose that we need to find the derivative of this expression f of g of x with respect to x. Well, to find this, we're first going to take the derivative of the outside function, which is simply f of g of x, the derivative of simply f, and then we're going to multiply this by the derivative of the inside function g of x. So for instance, we're being told to find the derivative of 2x plus 7 to the power of 3. So taking the derivative of the outside function, you really have to imagine this thing as x. Just imagine it as x for now. How would you do this? By using the power rule, you'd bring down the 3, right? You'd say 3, and then you leave the bracket the same. So suppose it's just x, and then you take away 1 from your power, and it becomes 2. And then what do? You take the inside function, which is g of x, and you find the derivative of this. So then g prime of x, we know that it is simply going to be 2, because derivative of 2x plus 7 is going to be 2, since 7 is a constant. And so then you multiply this by g prime of x, which is 2. And so then your expression simplifies to power of 2. Let's run through another example, where we're being told to find the derivative of sine 4x. Well, how will we do this? First, identify the outside and the inside function. So the outside function is simply going to be what? Sine x. So we call f of x is sine x. Now, the inside function is going to be this right over here. It's going to be 4x. So we call g of x 4x. So now find the derivative of this using the chain rule. Using the chain rule, we simply find the derivative of the outside function while leaving the inside function the same. So it's going to be what? Derivative of sine is cosine. So cosine, we leave the inside bracket the same. So it's 4x. And now multiply it by the derivative of g of x, which is going to be what? G prime of x is going to be 4. So multiply it by 4. And this is our answer.